Ike Diaz live. You live with Ike Diaz. It goes down. We about to put it in tonight. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. You guys are all amazing. Make sure you go by Linda's page. She is almost at 5,000. That is so cool. Congratulations, Linda. That's awesome. It's cool. You have the same name as my mother, so it's cool. I was just over partying with more eats, so that's why it took me so long to get over here, guys, to get started. But we're gonna have a great broadcast, guys. It's gonna be awesome. We're about to get down. If I can get all my information correct, all my notes. I'm trying to get all my notes still because I have a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, especially all you guys in the chat. I hope you still. Hey, Direct Gaming, what's up, man? I appreciate you stopping by. That's cool. I'll be by yours. I went by yours last night to say what's up, man. Right on for stopping by. I'm going to get into it today. I want to thank everybody that's in the chat. You guys are all amazing. Keep dropping your links. If you got questions, drop your questions. Let me know what you think. Make sure that you go over to More Eats. She's getting down. She's partying right now. She's having a good time. Yeah, make sure everybody goes by Dirt Red Gaming and give him a hug, give him a like, give him a. You're probably almost at 1,000 now, huh? You're about to hit your 1,000 mark, huh? You should have how many hours you need. Let me know how many hours. You should have the hours. I think I asked you that already. Because your videos are kind of long like mine, huh? I think you do some really long videos. I was on one last night. I thought it was like an hour or 2 hours or like 4 hours or something. I'm pretty sure it was last night or the night before. I don't know. I left a comment though. But let me get over to my notes real quick, guys. I have some notes that I want to present to you guys. Just some basic information. And I'm going to talk about UAPs, UFOs. If you don't know what a UAP is, look it up real quick. I'll explain to you what it is and why it's a UAP. I know it's not a very cool name. I want to give a shout out to Coffee House, All Around Flat. Who else we got? I can't think right now. That's cool, Dirt Red Gaming. That's cool. You just got to keep moving. You're moving fast, man. I saw you were at the 700. You were like at 702, and then I looked back and like 3 hours later, you were like at 740. I'm like, he's on Dirt Red Gaming's on the ball. Yeah, man, just keep doing it, man. You're moving. You're gonna pass me up pretty quick, man. No, but the hours. That's what I'm talking about. The hours. Where you at on hours? I'm typing right now, guys, real quick. I was just typing him the question. Bro, hustling like 60 hours, I want to say. Oh, man, you're going to be there tonight, dude. 60 hours is quick. I was just typing it in right now. About 60 hours to go, right? Or do you have 60 hours? Is it the... Man, I was looking at my retention time and my today because I got I went to Tube, whatever. And my retention time is like 27 minutes, and my the impressions are like 9.8, dude. And they say 2 to 10. They usually say it averages 2 to 10. Like the really good guys, they get like 18 plus. You know what I mean? But I'm at like 9.8. When you look at your analytics, check out your analytics, man. You might want to go to TubeBuddy. I'm trying it out today. I'm seeing how it works with my program. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing how it works and if it's gonna if it's gonna help me move forward. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the first time. You know what I'm saying? That I'm trying it out, but it's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited, dude. Oh, so I'm gonna get back to this. Okay. Oh, Dirt Red Gaming. I was going to here. Here you go, right here. This is for you. I'll take it off in a second. Right? Give me a call. Give me a call, man. I'd like to be on your broadcast, man, and talk during it, man. Because I was listening to a lot of gamers requesting that. If you look at like a lot of people who follow me, it's a lot of gamers. So, man, we should match up, do a podcast. You can come on my show, and then I can go on your show, and we can match it up, man. You know what I mean? You know what I talk? I talk the FE movement. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And I know you're doing the gaming, but my buddy Coffee House told me that there's so many gamers out there, and what they do is they game, and throughout the game they talk the FE movement. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about that. I just barely found out about that. So I think that on your channel would be awesome to do that, man. I got monetized in 24 hours. I just signed up. I was monetized in 24 hours. There's people still waiting. They've been waiting a year. So they monetize these FE channels fast. You know what I mean? It's cool. Shout out to YouTube. I know they push them down, but shout out to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get that number, man. You give me a call, and then be on the show, be on mine, and then I'll be on your. We'll switch up. You know what I mean? That way we both could help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Dirt Red Gaming. Make sure you get Linda up here. She's up here at the top, and she'll get you back too. Everybody, I think you got everybody else. Kara, Jasmine, Susan. I think you got everybody. If you don't got any of them, guys, make sure you get Dirt Red Gaming. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, man. Just hit me up. Let me know, man. I'm gonna go through these notes real quick that I got, so I could talk about the what I'm working on right now. I got a pretty interesting broadcast that I'm gonna do. I was just over with More Eats. I don't know if I should show. I always show her. I think I showed it to you before. Oh, I'm barely on the what you call it. I didn't even screen share. Oh shoot. Man, More Eats is going off. She's partying over there, man. She's getting down. I'm gonna try to screen share More Eats here in a second. I got to get into my conversation, but you guys are getting down. She has a lot of people in her conversation. I can't see her. I can't see it, so I better get out of there. Better get back over here. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. She'll send you one back. There you go, Coffee House. I was just letting Dirt Red Gaming know about what you told me. I was gonna send you a link, Coffee House, right now, but I didn't get a chance to call you. You feel like getting on with me, Coffee House? You live Ike Diaz live. Make sure you go check out Coffee House. Stop by the Coffee House page and check out the Dirt Red Gaming page. Okay, Coffee House. I was letting Dirt Red Gaming know what you said about the gamers, how they talked about the FE movement throughout their whole podcast. You know what I mean? Okay. I think you were telling me about the move about a week ago, huh? I didn't know it was going to be this quick or something. You were telling me something about that. Now that I remember. Okay, let me get over to my notes. I started talking to everybody in the chat. Hold on just a second, guys. I got some cool notes that I've been working on. Ike Diaz live. You live with Ike Diaz. Let me grab my other notepad. Dang it. I can't find my notes. Can't find my other notes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I was talking to Dirt Red Gaming about going on his broadcast, and then him coming over here and doing one with us, and because he got he's about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I think that what you said, coffee house would is pretty cool and pretty interesting, and I think that it'll be it'll help the FE movement. You know what I mean? As far as what we're doing here, Where's my other notes? I have a whole note thing for. Oh, my jacket. Okay. So I put the simulation first. Talk about Team Flat Earth. Thanks for being here. You're awesome. I didn't really say hello to everybody else, but hello to everybody else. I think it's Kara, Susan, and just me, Charlie C, Trent, and then where's Gina Amber? Where's my regular Gina Amber? I'm gonna have to call them. I'm gonna send them a text while we're on. So it's still been cold out here, but I don't know how it's been down there in Detroit. Or Michigan, sorry. I don't know why I said Detroit. So I'm gonna start with the the belief in UFOs. I don't believe in UFOs. I think they're government. You know what I mean? I think they're high-tech government that we don't know about. You know what I mean? Because we don't believe. Obviously, we don't believe in space. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna believe in fake UFOs either. You know what I mean? Um, they're called UAPs now instead of UFOs. So what UAP stands for is unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's what it stands for. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Phenomenon. If I could just talk with my damn allergies. So the whole thing about this is the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because if you look at every YouTuber out there that are like mainstream, all they're talking about is UFOs right now, and I think all they're pushing is the Blue Beam Project. You know what I mean? The fake alien invasion, and I think that if we wake up enough people and get people on the ball, that they'll be able to fight this. You know what I mean? Like because we're gonna have to fight regardless. Because they're gonna make us fight, you know what I mean? Like if it happens, it could have already went past. It could have been to a point where they just gave up on the idea. But I still think that there's not really no information. I haven't seen no recent video on it. There's a channel that I'm subscribed to. They're a small channel. They're called Strange Something. And they have some weird videos that they put up. I don't know if they edit them or what, or they just live in a weird area. I do know they live by a military base. They're called Strange. I've been subscribed to them for a long time. They're called Strange Something. And the videos they put up are just Frankie B. Flats. Shout out to Frankie B. Flats. The videos they put up are just because I film hours and hours and hours of video, and they do like 2, 3, 4, 5 minute videos, and they get weird stuff in the sky, weird stuff like where they live, It looks like they live like on a farm or something by a military base. So they have some weird stuff that they put up, and it's and what I think, what I'm wondering, like Coffee House, if you're here, do you think that it's coming from those military bases or some secret place, or what do you think? Because like the first, the reason I'm saying this is because every show is going into back into the UFO thing. They're talking about UFOs, aliens. You know what and I believe they're demons or fallen angels. I don't believe in aliens. Well, if you think about it, they're alien to us. They're alien to us, but they're not real aliens from outer space. You know what I mean? Oh, for a strange, they're strange something. They come here sometimes. They're here sometimes. Um, Dirt Red Gaming. After we get it off, I'll see if they I'll see their I'll look for their I'll look for their link and I'll send it to you. I'll post it on your. Oh, I won't post it on your page, but I'll give you the name of their. It's called Strange. They post in my chat all the time, but they just have some weird oddball videos. And then uh I was watching Monographs. If you've seen Monographs video with his aliens, he lives here in Colorado. I don't know where. I've never met him in person, but he roams the same streets that I do. I can have. You know what? I've talked to somebody I know. He works at FedEx. The tower. He works in the tower. He's the one that explained to me about the different types of aircraft. He's the one explaining to me about the 747 Boeing airplanes, how far they fly. They know about if they know about the chemtrail planes, where they're at. He knows all that information. That's where I got all the information because he works at FedEx, and the FedEx have people working in the tower, and that's how when I posted that information about the the height of where the. Thank you for everybody that's watching. It's pretty cool. I just looked at my phone. It says 11 listeners, but the 11 watching, but the computer says 8 watching. So oh, I'm gonna put the screen on. I don't have the screen on. I was trying. Well, I got my phone on, so hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got my phone on. That's cool. I just lost track because I got all happy. I was like, hey, I know about that. Let me just see real quick. All right, so there we go. There we go. There we go. Ike Diaz live. You're live, Ike Diaz. It goes down. I forgot to move the door. Hold on. I always open that door up. Let's see. I can't find anything. So anyway, I talked to him about that, and he told me that they fly at different lengths. You know what I mean? Like 30,000 feet for the 747, 767s, the passenger carriers, and then the chemtrail ones fly at like 60,000 feet, 70,000 feet. I think me and you had talked about this too. But where you're at might be totally different. This isn't what I'm talking about. Like is in Colorado, like the situation in Colorado. I turned the camera back off because I thought I put it at 1080 and it looks like it's at 720 still. Because I just adjusted the settings on here and it still looks like it's at 720. and I thought I put at 1080 4K, but I guess I didn't. Maybe this computer don't work like that. I don't know. So the unfly the they changed the name, and that's what's interesting. It I want to know how everybody thinks about them changing the name from UFOs to UAPs, but nobody really knows about it. So how, so if you get in the chat later, or if you look into this, let me know what you think about the government or whoever did this. NASA or whoever's in charge of this. They changed the name from UFOs to UAPs, and I want to know that's one thing I'd like to know how you feel about the change, and then I'd like to know about from how do you feel about the public really not knowing? Like they never came out in the media and said, "Oh, we changed the names from UFOs to UAPs." The only people that really know about this are in this movement. You know what I mean? In the FE movement, or the I don't want to say I don't want to say that word. I don't want to say that weird word. You know, a word I'm talking about. So that round, that theory, that the theories. Let's just say the theories. I was gonna say. So people that are into the theories, and then people who are into the FE movement, they're the ones that don't, because everybody researches it. Everybody researches it, so everybody knows. Everybody knows what's that they changed UFOs to UAPs. But if you ask 90% of people on the street what a UAP is, none of them are going to know what it is. But if you ask 90% of people on the street that ask them what a UFO is, they're all going to know. So I think the name change was to fool people. That way, when if they do decide to do this fake alien invasion, they go UAPs are here, UAPs are here. So people are not understanding what it is, so it just don't cross their mind completely. Because I'm gonna get into it because I want to talk about simulations. Yeah, Dirt Red Gaming, you're right. Yeah, people are gonna understand because people are gonna listen to people like me and you and Coffee House and everybody that joins in. But right now, go out and ask 10 people, and I bet you 9 out of 10 people will tell you they don't know what a UAP is. I guarantee you, if you ask 9 out of 10 people what a UAP is, they're gonna tell you no, they don't know what it is. And I think that's wrong. I think they should have came out in the media and they should have said what a UAP is. I don't know if they changed because they call the underwater something. I forgot what their name is. Submersibles or something. I don't know if they changed the name for those. I didn't look that up, but they call because a lot of people have said they saw the Navy even recently came out and said they saw um, submersibles come out of the ocean. I should have looked up the name. Sorry about that, guys. I only looked. I was only on UAPs. Submersibles come out the ocean. These Navy guys are saying this, and my personal opinion is I think they're forced to say it. I think or they really did see something. So when they asked their commanding officers if they could release the information, um, they had to go through the chain of command, and the chain of command said, "Go ahead and release the information." That's my opinion on that. I think that I think through the chain of command, those guys, but not just them, all the military right now are saying they're seeing unidentified or UAPs. You know what I mean? I'm saying UAPs, but everybody knows. Everybody knows. I mean UFOs. Um, I'm just going over to what you call it real quick. Man, YouTube was messed up all. I've been trying to go live since like about noon. I got tired. I was gonna give up, man. YouTube was down all day. I was gonna, I was gonna wait till tomorrow to do FE Monday and just put it all together with FE Monday. But I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to do that there. Let's do that there. Make sure that you go by Coffee House. If you listen to later, make sure you go by subscribe to Coffee House. He got a really good channel. He posts a lot of great content, guys. So make sure you go check it out. There it is right there. You got that room 237. I'm gonna do a podcast. I'm gonna watch this because you got room 239, but I'm gonna do a podcast on why when you watch TV shows, all the rooms are number 12. Like it comes up to number 12. See, this is 3 plus it's 12. This comes up to 12. Okay, so 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, so everybody knows. And they counted backwards just like I did. I should have went 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. I should have did it like that for the normal people. But I watched all the shows I watched. There's so many things in it. There's so many shows that it's the number 12. Oh, I didn't. I was my bad. Hold on, I'll screen share it real quick, and I'll go to Dirt Red Gaming too. So since you guys are here supporting, I don't know where the rest of the guys are at. I know Team FE's here. They're always here hanging out with us. Let me screen share this real quick so you guys know what I'm talking about. So this is Coffee House, guys. Make sure you go down and check him out and subscribe to his channel. He has a really good channel. He gets down, so make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Coffee House, and then here's the picture. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell button for him. He gets down, he parties. He has a great channel, guys, and he really does a lot of support. And then Dirt Red Gaming, they're coming up quick. He's coming up quick, so make sure you come over here. I'm gonna go to his just real quick before I get into simulations, guys. I'm gonna talk a little bit about why we're stuck in the simulation, what the deal is on that. A lot of people went live today. I hope I'm spelling it right. Can't spell today for nothing. I'm on my way real quick, Dirt Red Gaming, so I don't know why that kicked me out there like that. Oh, shoot. So come over here to Dirt Red Gaming. Subscribe to his channel. He got a great channel. He's almost at 1,000, guys. Let's push him to 1,000. Let's get him there, guys. He's partying. He's getting down. Dirt Red Gaming. He got a lot of content on his channel. Oh yeah, see, that's the video I must have been on because I remember it being like an hour or something. There must be a lot more videos, but make sure you come over here and subscribe to him, guys. He gets down, he has a good time. Ike Diaz live. You're live on Ike Diaz. It goes down at the Ike Dog Studios. Make sure you check out the jam from last night on KBLP LLC. I got down last night. It was a party. I was having a good time. You know, I see a lot of people with like 100 people watching. You know, it doesn't really bother me. You know, I only got a few people watching me. You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing about this whole thing is that the people who stay and watch that they watch pretty much through the whole time. Oh, the heck is that? That wasn't cool. That wasn't a good commercial. Oh, there it goes again. I thought I just skipped it. Didn't I just skip it? I don't know how that happened. Hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. You guys are all amazing. Everybody who continues to support. A lot of people are going live today on Sunday. After I get done, I'm gonna go out and just hang out for a little bit because I was gone for a long time today. I said I've been off and on this for like 3, 4, 5 hours trying to figure out what was going on. I thought it was my computer messing up. I thought it was my computer acting up. So Ike Diaz Live, I'm gonna get into simulations and the way I feel about it with reality and the things that we're going through in life and then living in an enclosed system. When you find out you're living in an enclosed system, it's kind of weird. I was actually doing activism again today. I was talking to people about activism and and I was explaining to like 4 people at one time about how activism works and what's going on with it, and because one of the kids, she's only like 20 years old. She did not know what I meant by activism, you know. So I had to explain that part to her. So the whole time I was talking, two of them were at work, and one was one was or one was like at lunch, and then one was just hanging out. So, and then like I said, one of them didn't know what activism was, and I was trying to explain it to her. And I think she pretty much got it after I had talked to her for a little bit about it because um, she was kind of stuck on what I was when I was explaining flat Earth to her. I said if you decide to look into it and you find out that it's a real thing, it's a real movement, it's a real thing that you possess in your life that you have to go through. You're going to go through anger, fear, depression, but you'll come out of it eventually, you know, but it takes a while. You just need good people around you to talk to because it's hard. It's really hard. And like the last month, it's really been helpful with Coffee House, All Around Flat, Frankie B. Flats, everybody I talked to, you know what I mean? Daniel Pratt. You know, so there's some other FE guys I talked to, but it helped me come out a lot of it because I was in a lot of oh shoot, I thought I had it. My bad. That's why. My bad. I was wondering why the commercial was playing. Sorry about that, guys. There's a channel I watch, and he has this screen up with the chat. So I'm trying to figure it out, guys. That's why I did the two buddy thing or whatever. I'm trying the two buddy thing. It seems like it's the same thing, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get it. But Ideas Live. So UAPs look into it. UFOs look into it. Well, you know about UFOs, but UAPs look into it. Look into the change. Thanks for listening to me about that. Now, I'm gonna say everybody. You might get upset about this, but everybody who listens now or who listens later or whenever you listen to this, I know it's because everybody listens like all the time. Everybody has different hours, and I'm not built up like some of these other guys. And it don't. I'm gonna tell you, it don't bother me because I was on one channel yesterday, and the guy has 400,000 subscribers, and he was on live. He's on live every Saturday, and he only had 100 people in the chat. And I was like, you got 400,000 subscribers, and you only got 100 people in the chat. So, I only got a couple thousand subscribers, and I get 5 to 10 people. So I'm happy, guys. Hey, Gina, thanks for being here. I was just gonna text you right now to see where you were at. I was like, where's she at? Text Amber for me so she can stop by. Because I was gonna text her and I was gonna text Beth. Or Beth might be here, I think. Oh, I don't see Beth. Beth, I'm gonna be sending you a mad text when I get done. Now I know you always support. You're always here with me. You always do the show. So yeah, like I said, look into those and let me get into the rest of this. I know I get on here and I want to talk forever, especially when I got a guest. Coffee House, if you're hearing me, hopefully tomorrow you're available. It's Monday, FE Monday. I know last weekend was holiday, so I didn't bug nobody. I left everybody alone. I don't really celebrate holidays, but I hope everybody had a great time. I basically just stood home. I had some family over, stood home. It was cool. We didn't celebrate the holiday. We just hung out together. So it was a great time, a great time. So logically, guys, here, we're gonna talk about why you're stuck in the simulation. People who come to this channel and they listen to me for the first time, I'm gonna tell you why you're stuck in the simulation because you haven't stepped out of it to look into the FE movement. I know this is gonna piss a lot of people off, and like it may turn some listeners away that listen to me. You know what I mean? But just step out of the school system, the indoctrination system. Just step out of it and just go outside and look at the world, and let your senses tell you how you feel the world is. You know what I mean? Just do it. Just try it. That's all I'm asking. And see what your perception of the world is without thinking about what you were taught in school, with just using your mind and your own thinking, your own critical thinking. Or critical? I can't remember. And so your own perception. I'm saying words wrong. Sorry, guys. Just look at it. This may take a while for your brain to kick all that stuff out, but it eventually does. It eventually kicks it out, and then you could generate your actual reality, guys, because you're living in a false simulation, a false reality. And I realize, just think about the money system. Like everybody has to go to work hard to make money, and then pay for their living situation, and there's never no money left. Everybody talks about that, guys. So it's like a hamster on that wheel. He's never going nowhere. He's just going in circles. And when I was doing my activism today, I just activated. I have my work phone on too, so if anybody needs to call me on my work phone. And if you do call me when I'm live at 720-298-2121, you will be a live guest on Ike Diaz Live. So, I mean, this whole flat plane is in a simulation, guys. So the only thing you can do is step out of it and look at it. Like you have to still work in it because you have to do things. You know what I mean? Like I stepped out of it really because I'm away from sports. I'm not even watching the NBA finals. I don't even care. I know Steph Curry's not going to win it because he did the moon landing hoax thing. So guys, remember this. I'm predicting this. I know they won today because when I got on the computer, it says that the Warriors took game 2. I didn't watch the game. I just saw it said the Warriors took game 2. But I don't think Steph Curry's going to win this year because the moon landing hoax, it's gonna come back on him for him saying that they're gonna take this championship away and they're gonna let Toronto win. That's why I said this is a simulation. That's why I gave up sports, guys. That's why I've been a Bronco fan. Like I had never heard it. Like I'm gonna talk a little bit about sports because of the simulation and the Matrix. Everybody calls it the Matrix. Matrix. I call it the simulation. I'm a big Bronco fan, and the Super Bowl when they beat Carolina, I had heard so many people saying it was fixed. I watched the game like 10 times, and the Bronco defense just ran up on those guys. They just beat them down. They just beat the heck out of those guys. Them guys were just clobbered. They didn't have nowhere to go, nothing to do. You know what I mean? So, but I found out some information that in 2002, the NFL is one of the sports teams that signed an agreement saying that none of the teams compete against each other. They don't. Nobody competes against each other. They're all the same team. So, from what I understand, I was just talking about it, and then I got a thing. Watch the NBA Finals. That's crazy. From what I understand is that the WWE had signed the same agreement, guys, that nobody in the WWE competes against each other. They're all on the same team. They're all on the same team. So the NFL signed the same entertainment deal. It's an entertainment deal. So it's all fixed. It's all set up, guys. Like the games, I didn't think the game was rigged. Like, I think that the last of real football was the John Elway days, 97, 98, 99. After that, I think that's when they started fixing all the games up. Like people say it goes all the way back to Joe Namath. With the they kept Johnny Unitas on the bench the whole game, and then when Johnny Unitas came in, they were fired up. But I don't know. Like I'm out of it though, so don't worry. And I'm not too much of a baseball fan, so I support the Rockies. I support the Nuggets. I support the hockey. I know hockey. My son said hockey went pretty far, but that's all part of the simulation, guys. That if you don't realize that it's set up, then I don't think that you're logically ready to accept leaving the simulation. If you even want to, guys, because some people don't even want to. They're so happy. I didn't know I was going to get kicked out. Some people like me got kicked out because over one conversation I had on a podcast over 3 years ago. And I mention this all the time. My co-host said, "Do you believe people think the earth is flat?" And I started laughing. Did the research, and I basically kicked myself out of the simulation is what I'm trying to say, guys. So it's pretty funny. So if you live it, the only thing I could say is enjoy the world, and like before, like going to because I'm going to the Black Canyon here in a couple weeks, here in Colorado, and then in July, me and my son were going to the Grand Canyon. And I'm also going to in August. I'm going to Phoenix, so I got a pretty good schedule lined up as far as traveling. So it's going to be pretty fun. But if you would have asked me 5 years ago if I would go to these places like the Grand Canyon or the Black Canyon or that we have a place here with all the mud fossils, if you would have asked me the sand dunes, if you would have asked me 5 years ago to go there, I would have said that is the boringest thing in the world. And now that now when you step out of the simulation and you realize you have to join reality, then you could see that you can see that these things, you want to study these things. You want to see what these things are. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to do it. You know what I mean? Like 5 years ago, you would have said, "Hey, you want to go to a Bronco game?" Oh yeah, boom. I want to go to a Bronco game. You want to go to Red Rocks? Nah, I'm cool, man. I'll stay back. You guys have fun. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to go to a concert? This concert, do this? Oh yeah, let's roll. 5 years ago. Now, now it's a no. You ask me, hey, go. Hey, blah 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 is coming to concert. I know you're a fan. No, I'm cool. You know, the only person I would like to see is Daniel Johnston. Um, he's not. He's. I think he's about 10 years older than me. 15 years, maybe about 15 years older. I don't know. I have to look that up. 20 years older, maybe. I don't know. But he does like singer songwriter stuff. I'd like to go check it out. I've always wanted to see him. He has a song that I like that reminds me of my wife, so that's why I'd like to go see him. So basically, guys, what I'm saying is you're stuck in a simulation. That's it. A lot of people are going to get mad. A lot of people are going to say, "Hey, why are you saying this to us?" Because that's what I think. You're stuck in a simulation. I'm stuck in it too. Don't get me wrong. I'm involved in it. You know, like there's no way. I'm not gonna. Hey, Sonia, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the chat, not the inbox. Hope you're doing good, woman. Please come over to the chat, Sonia, not the inbox. Sonia helps us with our football. We do a sports podcast still on KBLP LLC, so she helps with the promotion for the sports podcast. So Sonia is a pretty cool girl. I just got to get her over to here so she can write in the chat because she goes to the messenger on Facebook. So, but at least she stops by, so it's pretty cool. I get like about 5 people in the messenger box, so it's pretty cool. And then we get our little regular, we get our live people. It's building up though, little by little. It's building and building and building and building. So I'm having fun, guys. So um, I want to do a Mandela Effect show. I thought I was gonna mix it in with the simulation show, but we've already been on for a while, guys. So hopefully this week I'll do a Mandela Effect. I know everybody's doing the Mandela Effect and they wore it out. I just think that people people who listen to this, I was looking at the analytics and it's a lot of people that's not even subscribed to me that listen to this. I don't understand. I don't know why they don't subscribe, but they listen. Um, I think that people that I know, they don't even know what the Mandela effect is. So if I can get them to listen to it and they could see the Mandela effect with the changes and they could see this video with the simulation and you know what I mean, this might make them upset, but it might slap some reality into them, you know. A while back, I said I slapped the flat Earth into my kid's head. No, I was just joking, guys. I never hit them or nothing like that. But I was joking about that. And no, but no, my kids, they're flat earthers. They know because I sat here with them, and my grandchildren are gonna know. They're gonna know right away. They're not gonna be fooled. You know what I mean? They're not gonna go into class and cause any trouble, but they're not gonna be fooled by what they're being taught. And I'm trying to get it to where uh, my kids start to homeschool their kids. You know what I mean? So I think that's the most important thing is the homeschool thing. So and that keeps them away from the simulation, guys. Like that gets them in and out of it, you know. So I don't know. That's something we got to work on. I've talked to them about it before. I know my youngest daughter. I talked to her a lot. She wants to have a home. This is everything I'm saying here is part of either being in the simulation or not. Instead of going to the doctor and having the baby, she wants to have a bathtub baby. Like she wants to, or maybe a pool in the pool. I don't know. I've seen it done before, and those are little things that are out of the simulation and I don't know too much about it, but that's something she talked about. She brought this up to me, and but I know that's like off grid, out of the simulation type of thing. So that's pretty much what this conversation's about. So I'm kind of happy she brought that up, and I know she'll do homeschool, my youngest daughter. I know she'll because um, she knows how school is. So all right, guys. Like I said, you're stuck in the simulation. If you have any questions, please write it in the chat, guys. Thank you for everybody who stays here and listens to me rumbling and rambling and I have 4 videos. I have one that's already complete, guys, that I'm putting together because I'm trying to work on editing and stuff like that. Finally, that's why I got the YouTube Buddy and I got some editing tools, and I'm trying to figure some things out. I still got to talk to Coffee House. He's going to give me some pointers. So I have 4 videos. One's almost complete, so I'm going to be posting those that I put together personally. So it's gonna be pretty cool because normally I just do lives because I can't do like pre-recording, but um, I have 4 videos that I've been working on, and like I said, one's almost complete. So hopefully this week I'll be able to release it, and they're each 10-minute videos. So because the pre-recorded ones are gonna be for sure 10-minute videos. See right there again, YouTube Gmail just sent me another thing on there about the NBA, and they didn't send me not one thing until I started talking about the NBA being set up. You know what I mean? It's a don't so basically what I'm saying is don't bet on sports unless you know the numbers, guys. Unless you know, because it's all done by numbers. So don't bet on sports. Don't bet, period. If you can, I'm not a bettor. I don't bet. My buddy over here that he the book that because he has a book on his alien encounter. I'm trying to get him to read his book over the air on the Ike Diaz live. If he don't, I'm gonna read his book over the air for him. He lived right by Roswell, guys. So it's on KBLP LLC, the podcast we did. He did a long podcast with my co-host. He did 2 about his alien encounter, and they were both like 2-3 hours long, and they were pretty interesting, guys. He said some pretty interesting things that that are pretty different. So I would go find it. It's Steve on KBLP LLC. If you find that, you'll find his podcast. It's on Spotify, iHeart. It's on all those different locations, so you can check that out. You can check me out on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Speaker.com with the R, iTunes, YouTube. Make sure you check out all the locations. Plus, it's many more, guys. It's like 20, 30 different locations. I just don't know all the names. So it's great. I want to make sure that you guys go to my other videos and check them out. I have a lot of videos. It'll build up to this so that way you kind of know what I'm talking about. Like if you jump in right now, you're going to be like, what the heck is he talking about? But if you go back and you listen to some of my prior videos, you'll see that it kind of builds up into this simulator thing, reality thing. It generates all this emotion, and then I want to talk about it. And when I release it, it's like it comes out all together. It comes out like in a story. If you like, I was listening to my broadcast. It's like a story that's been coming along, and it seems like I had a long way to go. Like it seems like I have a lot to talk about still, guys. Like it seems like I could talk about this for the next 10 years. That's how much information I got, and that's how much information I gotta read through. Information I've written, just everything, YouTube videos I've seen, everything I've done. And like I said, what I realized is I didn't even know I did this. Is every video was like kind of building up and building up and building up. Like it kind of all went in. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain that. You'd have to listen to it. You'd have to go back and listen to those videos from the beginning, and that way you could see exactly what I'm talking about. But once again, thank you guys for all stopping by. Everybody's been amazing. Pretty sure I know I usually go on for like 3-4 hours, but today I'm kind of wiped out, guys, and I'm ready. I'm ready to kick back and Change the screens on me again. Coffee House, shout out to you. Dirt Red Gaming. Make sure you go over to his page. Linda, make sure everybody who's here goes over to Linda's page and gives her a. It took me over here for one. Jeez, it took me over. It took me out of there for one video. What you call it? It's not even on there. But I can't even see. YouTube is crazy. YouTube is crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey guys, thank you very much. Ike Diaz live. You can check me out on Mondays. Hopefully it'll be me, Coffee House. I'm gonna send all around a text tonight to see if he's available for tomorrow because he has a crazy work schedule. And then hopefully Coffee House is a little more settled tomorrow. I guess he got a new place, so no matter what, I'll be on with FE Monday for to talk about the FE movement, and I'm gonna try to do some more activism throughout work tomorrow. You know, talking to people like I do. Like I talk a lot, but I don't realize how much I know about the FE movement until I start talking to people. You know, like I could sit there and I could talk for 2 hours to somebody, and I can keep them engaged for the whole 2 hours. It's amazing. Like I just did that with 4 people while I was waiting on YouTube to be reconnected. But guys, have a good night. We will talk soon. It's building up. It's getting there, guys. I'm happy. I'm proud. I'm grateful, guys. I'm grateful. I'm thankful to you all. And I will talk to everybody soon. Have a great evening. You're stuck in the simulation. Get out. Get out of the simulation. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're falling and you can't get out. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're falling and you can't get out. Somebody put some reverb on that and send me that back for a chorus line. I know somebody will do that. And then I'll make a song out of it. I don't even remember what I said, guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Ike Diaz live. Tune in several times a week.